Welcome to Seeing Sounds. Man, oh man. We're going to talk about it tonight. There's a whole lot of bullshit going on. We need to defund the police. It's absolutely ridiculous. And it hurts. And it's frustrating. And yeah, it's just ridiculous. We're going to talk about it tonight. You got to start with facts off top. I'm tired of people not having the conversations. I'm tired of people being scared of pandering. I'm tired of people just not willing to have the conversations. We have to at least talk about it. You have to have difficult conversations. You have to get out there. You have to just start. And a lot of people aren't starting. They're making excuses. And we all do it. We make excuses. We're busy. We got work. We got kids. We got jobs. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Put all that to the side for a second, because if we don't stop and we don't take time to have these conversations, this bullshit keeps happening. So we have to stop everything, stop making excuses, and have conversations. Have these hard, difficult conversations. Listen to Black people, listen to people, and do everything we can to defund the police. And we'll talk more about it later. I have a lot to say. I am in no way the most qualified person to be talking about this, but I have taken time out to do research, and I have listened to people, and I've tried to do the best that I can. And it's not about me, and I've struggled with this for years, but the common theme is you have to talk about it. You have to start conversations. So that's where we're at today. I appreciate you guys being here as always. We got a lot of music videos. If you're new to Seeing Sounds, I handpick 8 music videos, and I try to help you discover music with me. So I appreciate you being here. We're just gonna hop into the music. Let's see, where do we start? This is gonna be one of those ones where I'm not as prepared as normal, and that's okay. That's not an excuse, that's just a fact. Let's get started with Zelli. Zelli is coming out of the Bay Area. He actually, I'm going to be fully transparent. He DM'd me on Instagram. Was like, hey, I got this video out. I'd love for you to check it out. I checked it out. I loved it. I'm like, hey, I'm going to feature it on the show. Like, it's that easy. For artists, come correct. Just let us know what you have going on. Don't spam us, and we might like what you do. So I really like what this man does. Let's get into this one. Once again, coming from the Bay Area, it's Zelli with his song R.O.I. right here on Seeing Sounds.
Even with the world on froze, had to show we still in control. Hey, that's Z on the roll. Hey, got another joint roll. I'm poison, you know, fade far back cold. Yeah, these niggas all spoiled. Watch them fold like foil, watch them blow like coils. Yeah, too negative to harvest fruit. I tell it like it is, not here to coach you. Realizing that I'm little different, fuck them both shoes. No designer dancing in my Pumas, watch my 1-2. Yeah, sending shots like 1-2. Back to ducking 12, they searching me for shit I ain't do. They always on some dumb shit, making assumptions not true. You can feel the vibe and smell the weed when we pull through. Who really ride for Z? I'm trying to see, man, who is who. Pinpoint the love, stop acting like you been new from the truth. It's a certain few. Yeah, I don't know if it's real love. Yeah, all that bullshit we rise above. Yeah, smoking mirrors, there's no trust. Yeah, are you looking for a return of investment? I done hit a U-turn on a lesson. I need more, yeah. Hey, yeah, I need more, yeah. Hey, hey, yeah. Flick this light and hit this loud, it can get real cloudy in this bitch. Still see you for who you is, hoping that you proud of it. So many years been watching me chase my dreams, now you out of it. Reversals in the mountain shit, ain't running with you niggas. Big black belt to so forget. Focus on what's timeless, not mindlessly just going in. Throwing up things, wearing clothes that you can't fit up in. Trying to fit in, man. Yeah, trying to fit in like the last bullet in this clip. I put 10, feel like squeeze 11 in this bitch. Never flew pin, danger started kick. Consist of hard dash, a hard whole soul cloud ain't really part of this. Respect is more important, soaring just like a hornet, killer shit. Remain militant, moving through these buildings lit, only with a certain few. Tell me where you fit in. It's Zelli with the real again. Yeah. I don't know if it's real love. Yeah. All that bullshit we rise above. Yeah. Smoking mirrors, there's no trust. Yeah. Are you looking for a return of investment? I done hit a U-turn on the lesson. I need more, yeah. Hey, yeah. I need more, yeah. Hey, hey, yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. Guys, today, not guys, people, humans, wonderful people in the chat checking out this show. Today's going to be a mixed bag. I'm going to be completely honest. I already gave a whole rant, and I'm going to continue giving a whole rant because that's what it comes down to. We're going to have a good time today. We're going to watch incredible music videos by the best independent artists making music and music videos. But we're also gonna fucking talk about it. We need to defund the police. Shit is ridiculous. It's been ridiculous. It's nothing new. And we need to have the conversations. The conversations need to be had. Whether they're hard conversations, whether they're big conversations, little conversations, we need to talk about it. It's ridiculous. It's sickening. And it has to stop. And it starts with having conversations and focusing on actionable items, making sure that you're signing petitions, you're donating money, you're doing everything you can to make sure change happens, because Black Lives Matter. Black people need to be heard. Black people need to be taken care of. And it's just ridiculous. So we need to do everything we can to defund the police, and we need to have conversations because, like I mentioned before, we can't keep making excuses about having conversations. Oh, I'm too busy. Oh, I have kids. Oh, I have work. Oh, all these things that get in our way of making changes have to stop. We have to start having conversations and focusing on actionable items. That's it. And it's not going to be easy, and it's not going to be fun, and it's nothing new, but we need to fucking do it. And I'm going to repeat that throughout this show because if you know how Twitch works, people are constantly in and out of chats, and I want to do whatever it is I can to make sure that message is constantly amplified, that we're having this conversation, that we're not shying away from it, that we're not ignoring it, and we're not acting like everything is fine, because it's not. So you're going to hear that a bunch of times on this show, and I'm not sorry about it. And I'm not here to make it about me, and I'm not here to do any of that. I'm just here to let you know that we need to have these conversations. We're gonna have these conversations. And I appreciate you all for being here. So thank you. I didn't even... Yeah, this is gonna be a ride. I didn't even back sell that video. That first video was from Zelli. He's from the Bay Area. That song is called R.O.I. And I really enjoy it. Like I said, he hit me up on Instagram, and I was super thankful. I'm telling you, artists, just shoot your shot. Don't spam. Don't be, obnoxious. Approach people as human beings. And I'm super down to check out music. So, yes, I appreciate you all for being here. I got to show off my shirt real quick. Can you even see the bottom? It says Anne Frank. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there's a little bit of a lag. Had to wear that shirt for Christian and Heidi because we were talking about my shirt probably weeks ago now, and I finally found it and I wore it. So that's for you guys. Shout out to Frank Ocean as always. I didn't forget. Before we get into the next video, just shout outs to everybody in the chat. I'm always so thankful that the most creative, supportive, loving people are here. So we gotta show some love to them. Shout out to Damn Events. Thank you for being here, Damn Events. Make sure you check out Damn Events every 4th Tuesday, 7 to 9 p.m. Twitch.tv/Damn Events. If I got it wrong, please correct me in the chat. Make sure you check out Damn Events. Just if you love the Bay Area, not even if you love the Bay Area. It's dope that they highlight the Bay Area, but if you love creative, talented people, you're gonna want to check out their channel. Also, shout out to Conversations with Nation. Hey Brittany, you created a Twitch just to be here. That means the absolute world to me. Thank you, thank you. If you have any questions about Twitch, hit me up, ask your questions in the chat. We're super down to help you with any questions you have. Welcome to Twitch. I'm so glad you're here. I think you're gonna really enjoy this Twitch community. So thank you for being here. Check out her podcast, Conversations with Nation. Oh, I'm just so honored. And Alan is here. Oh my goodness, Alan. I can't even put into words how thankful I am that you're here right now. Like, you've had just a wild day and you're here. So thank you. Sending you all the well wishes and all the support. So I can't believe you're here. So thank you. Shout out to Heidi Mode as always. I appreciate you. Christian, of course, had to wear the shirt for both of you guys. DJ Metaspin. Oh my goodness. She's going to get, you're DJing tonight, right, Metaspin? She's going to get started soon. Man, she DJs almost every night of the week, just giving us all the jams. Let's hit her command real quick. Give you guys all the information so you can follow her. Oh, it would help if I spelt it correctly. Also, shout out to Ansel Mode in here. He has his command too. Check him out Mondays and Thursday nights. Mondays is Monday Moods and Thursdays is Japansel Mode. I'm telling you, I'm so thankful you all are here. Shout out to Anthony Marshall. He's been streaming and switching it up. So he's been sketching and he was showing Kung Fu movies, and now he's just making crazy graphic designs and sketching, but being able to pick whatever movie he wants. We had a good time last night. The days are flowing. We had a good time last night watching, what was it called? Crying. Damn it, I can't remember the name, but it was a great movie. And then after, we watched the anime version of it, and I just love when you have a story and you see it in so many different versions and people do their own interpretations. So shout out to Anthony Marshall. Ye Jor's in the building. Yes, Anthony. It was Crying Freeman. I'm like, I knew it was Crying Freeman. It was dope to see the actual movie, like, you know, it's not actual, but you know, the motion picture, and then to see the anime version. I love stuff like that. So shout out to Yijor in the building, the man who created everything that you see today. Just the most talented and just nicest guy ever. So shout out to Yijor in the chat. Shout out to Spin Eureka. Oh man, she has a command too. We're gonna get all the commands in while this next video plays. Shout out to Jesse. You know I'm always happy when you're here, Jesse. We're gonna take a ride tonight, everybody. Like I said, I'm gonna be repeating myself a lot, but it's a lot of things that need to be said, so we're saying it. We'll start off with defund the police. We need justice. We need to have conversations. We need to focus on actionable items, and we need to actually make change. And you're gonna hear that a bunch of times, and I'm not sorry. It is what it is. Thank you guys so much for being here. We're going to get into the next video. Ooh, yes. Dyna Edyne. I found her probably at the beginning of quarantine. She had a music video that I featured on this show back when it was a YouTube show. And just the creativity that she has is out of this world. The videos that she's able to make just make me so happy. So let's get into this one. This is Dyna Edyne. It is called... what is it? Oh, it's called Show You. All right, so here's Dyna Edyne with Show You right here on Seeing Sounds.
Welcome, Dyna.
Show you what it's all about. My love's an ocean, curing the drought. Let me show you what it's all about. We got that that's with you. I could never diss you. Look inside my eyes. I've been here and I ain't going nowhere. Lies. They be spreading all around, but they can't put their finger down, down. You know what it's all about. Feeling it out. Let me show you what it's all about. My lesson, ocean, carrying the drought. Let me show you what it's all about. We got that feeling it out. Let me show you what it's all about. My lesson, ocean, carrying the drought. Let me show you what it's all about. We got that. Ocean is ocean is carrying the drought. Let me show you what it's all about. We got that feeling it out. Let me show you what it's all about. My lesson, ocean, carrying the drought. Let me show you what it's all about. We got that feeling it out. Let me show you what it's all about. My lesson, ocean, carrying the drought. Let me show you what it's all about. We got that.
I love her. Dyna Edyne coming out of Miami. That song is called Show You. Oh my goodness. The colors, the energy, the music, the vocals. Like she really took us to a different planet. Makes me so happy. Shout out to Dyna Edyne. I appreciate her creativity. Man, oh man. And thank you all for being here. I super appreciate it. Whew. I already said it's going to be a roller coaster tonight, and it sure is. I think now is a good time to get into our positive energy and hydration. But just know that positive energy is not going to save us. It's going to help us, but we got to actually have conversations. We got to actually do things such as donate and sign petitions and of course vote, and really take the time out to make sure that this country changes and there is social justice and Black lives actually do matter, and make sure that people are taken care of and they're not being hunted down by police officers. You know, simple things, but not so simple for this country. So what we do now is we make sure to hydrate. Make sure your cup is filled, literally and figuratively. Make sure you're taking care of yourself and you're hydrating. Make sure that you're taking the time to feel your feelings. A lot of people are sad. A lot of people are frustrated. A lot of people are just upset in general. Take a moment to feel those feelings. Know that your feelings are valid and warranted. And take as much positive energy as you can and put it out into the world. Some empathy, some healing vibes to people. But like I said, not just positive energy, actual conversations, difficult conversations, actionable items, legislation, all of that. We need it all. because this shit is ridiculous. We need to defund the police. Like I said, I'm going to keep repeating it because if you know how Twitch works, people are constantly in and out, and I got to make sure that it's heard. So that's where we're at. Thank you guys so much for being here. I super appreciate it. Took a week off last week and then popped up randomly on Sunday, and it was great. I had a great time. Maybe there'll be more Sundays. Who knows? But for sure Wednesdays. So I'm glad you guys made it back. I'm happy that you're all here. Thank you. Next video we're going to get into, ooh man, Cautious Clayton. Ansel actually hit me on Instagram like, Cautious Clayton. I'm like, yes, I'm such a Cautious Clayton fan. He was on my podcast a couple years ago, and he's just a phenomenal songwriter. This video is super cute, super creative, and I just love all the things that he does. His songs are just so beautiful, like the songwriting aspect and the actual music of his songs. So this one's fun. We're gonna get into this one from Cautious Clayton, or Cautious Clay. He goes back and forth. Cautious Clay. This song is called Agreeable, right here on Seeing Sounds.
What I want falls shorter than perfect, but better than earnest. Do better next time when your life wasn't worth it. Don't wanna be nice, I just wanna be right. I don't wanna break bread. How much better would it be if we had to start fights? Doing anything and everything possible. If you start a fire, stop, drop the roll. I don't need your thoughts, I don't wanna know what you're offering. Don't need posturing. There's no doubt in my mind, there's no worries on God. If you're taking my side, I don't wanna know why, I don't wanna know why. Arms open and wide, I'm entitled, I lied. If you're taking my side, I don't wanna know why, I don't wanna know why. Money is cheap, so I talk too much. Low hanging fruit, so I pack a lunch. Every time that I press my luck, I know it's worth more than enough. Doing anything and everything possible. If you start a fire, stop, drop the roll. I don't need your thoughts, I don't wanna know what you're offering. Don't need posturing. There's no doubt in my mind, there's no worries on God. If you're taking my side, I don't wanna know why, I don't wanna know why. Arms open and wide, I'm entitled, I lied. If you're taking my side, I don't wanna know why, I don't wanna know why.
I love the ending, him having them pose at the end. So damn cute. Shout out to Cautious Clay. That was Agreeable. And I'm so happy that there's so many fans of him in the chat. Yes, Cautious Clay Hive. Super talented. Oh my goodness, Tricks a Million, you're continuing your gift sub. It's already been long enough that you can continue. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. If you didn't already know, all money from subs and bits on this channel goes to People's Breakfast Oakland. So thank you so much, Tricks a Million. In no way does anybody need to subscribe or spend money or throw bits or any of that, but just know that if you do, it goes to People's Breakfast Oakland. So thank you, Tricks a Million. Welcome. Shout out to David in here. Shout out to Rajeezy. Welcome, guys. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you. I'm just going to keep repeating myself. We need to defund the police. We need to start having conversations about social injustice, we need to have difficult conversations. We need to make sure that Black people are heard, and we need to stop making excuses for not having these conversations and not taking action. So, you know, we all got work. I don't know your situation, but being able to put everything to the side and actually focus on these conversations is what we need to do. It's not, oh my God, I have work. Oh my God, I have kids. Oh my God, I have all these things. You have all these things. Valid, warranted, great. We got to stop using that as an excuse to not have these conversations. So take the time, have a hard conversation with someone, make sure that people are heard, make sure that we're constantly striving for social justice and we're actually taking on actionable items, whether it's donating, petitions, protesting, whatever that actionable item is, taking the time out of your day, your week, your month to make sure that you're doing it. That's what I gotta say about that. And like I've said before, I'm gonna keep repeating it because Twitch is a revolving door, so I want to keep repeating that. So there it is. Today has been intense to say the least. So things are a little all over the place, but as long as we are taking time to feel our emotions and have empathy and take care of each other and make sure each other are heard, then we're going in the right direction. So actionable items are in the chat. Take some time, do some research, all the things you hear about, make sure you're doing them. I appreciate it. What we're gonna do now is get into the next video. This one I am so obsessed with. So obsessed with. Metaspin, I love you. You're one in a million and I appreciate you. So next video I'm obsessed with. Thank you, Gout Clout, for the bits. Thank you for being here on your lunch break, on your Friday, taking time out of work. Thank you. I appreciate you. Shout out to K Thanks too. I don't know if I shouted him out earlier. Shout out to K Thanks for the bits and for being here. All of it's going to People's Breakfast Oakland. I always point the wrong way, but you know what I mean. So thank you guys so much. It's this way. Yeah, okay. So thank you guys so much. This video, I found this song on Drewski's stream. I have been so into his streams. Like, Drewski is one of those people who has like very close taste in music to me. So when he streams, I'm like all in. Like, I'm so locked in. I'm just listening to every song, and then the songs I do know, I'm super juiced. So shout out to Drewski. I think he's gonna be streaming every Thursday night at like 10 or 10:30 and every Sunday at noon. So shout out to Drewski, like his music taste. So I found this on his channel. Her name is Saint Panther, and this video, it's creative. I love the lyrics in this song too, like really talking about you call me out on my bullshit. So let's get into this one. This is Saint Panther with B.O.M.B. right here on Seeing Sounds.
I love you cause you call me out on my bullshit. I guess I'm back on my bullshit. Love you cause you call me out on my bullshit. There ain't no perfect symmetry. Loving you, babe. Squeeze you hard. Need you hard. Always feel some tension up in our brains. So I love you hard, I hug you hard, I wait up all night, cause I ain't sleeping. Know you drove out, but I ain't leaving. It's real love, baby, so I got no reason. It's real love, baby, so I say, baby, back on my bullshit. call me out on my bullshit. I guess I'm back on my bullshit. Love you cause you call me out on my bullshit. There ain't no perfect symmetry making you warm. It's either real cold, babe, or the whole house burns. There ain't no perfect symmetry getting you, baby. Some days I got you, other days I just miss it. And then you leave me in. No, I deserve it. Real I did it, baby, and I know it's not worth it. These times change, baby, that much is certain. Cause you lose the ones you love if you're not learning. Back on my bullshit. Love you cause you call me out on my bullshit. I guess I'm back on my bullshit. Love you cause you call me out on my bullshit. Love you cause you call me out. Love you cause you call me out. Love you. Love you cause you call me out. Love you. Love you cause you call me out. Love you. Love you cause you call me out.
Yes, Saint Panther with B.O.M.B. Back on my bullshit. It happens, but I love it because you call me out on my bullshit. Like, incredible lyrics. Shout out to Saint Panther. And I was just reading about her. She has a project out now called These Days. I'm so excited to listen to that because that one right there, ooh, shout out once again to Drewski for playing that on his show. I'm telling you, I am so obsessed. So shout out to Drewski. Make sure to check him out Thursday nights or Sundays at noon. Incredible music taste. Shout out to Yijor. Yeah, we back. Thank you guys for coming back, staying, hanging out, all of the above. It means a lot to me. If you stream, you know how stressful it can be. Like, oh my God, we were having such a moment, and shit just crashes, hardwired and all. Goodness gracious. So thank you guys so much. I always say you could be anywhere on the internet, but you could have went anywhere else on the internet when I crashed, but you stayed or you came back. So thank you. It means so much to me. Thank you man. And I'm glad you all like that video. I love it. I'm telling you, creativity, songwriting, they all just make me so happy. Like, you could clearly tell that was just filmed at her house and a couple spots around her house, but the storytelling was there. Oh, man. I think we're going to do another positive energy and hydration. Make sure that your cup is full. Take this moment to fill up your cup, literally and figuratively. We'll keep saying it. Defund the police. Have conversations about Black lives. Tell people how Black lives matter. Listen to Black people. We just need to start having these conversations and not shying away from them and not making excuses. No, there's conversations to be had. There's change that needs to happen. It just needs to be done, and it starts with conversations and actionable items. So do what you can to, sign petitions, donate, go to protests. All of those things are very, very important. So focus on actionable items and having conversations, even those hard conversations. Unfortunately, a lot of us do know white supremacists, and they need to at least be told about themselves. Who knows if they'll change, but you gotta at least try. And it's scary and it's ugly and it's fucking ridiculous, but have the conversations. So what we like to do in this moment of the show is recognize how we're feeling. If we're frustrated, sad, disappointed, not surprised, all of those are very, very valid. So take this moment take a deep breath, feel how you're feeling, and put as much positive energy into the world as you can. Take as much positive energy as you need. And like I said before, just know positive energy is not going to be enough, but it's a start. We need to have conversations. We need to focus on actionable items. We need to defund the police, and we need to, as a country, value Black lives and listen to Black people. And that's that. I'm always open to have more conversations about this. I'm always open to, hear better ways to help, more things to do, more things to push, just all of the above. I'm always super open to that. So whether you whisper me on here, Instagram, Twitter, DMs, all of that, I'm always open to criticism, critiques, ways we could do it better, other conversations we can have, just any, all of the above. So thank you guys. I appreciate you all. Yes, and of course voting, but there's so many things you can do. Voting, petitions, protests, donations, all of it. So yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate you being here and listening to that again if it's not your first time. Next one we're gonna get into, this one is a little eerie, but I like it because it's creative, and just the way that she flows between movie, like filmmaking, and you hear a voice of a filmmaker, and just the different scenes that she runs through, I think is super, super creative. Her name is Kezia, and this one is called Now You See Me, right here on Seeing Sounds.
What is a woman's time sense, and I think it happens more in my films than in almost anyone else's.
I'm rebuilding and reshaping like something new. Now you see me, but you can't take me. I used to hide in the shadows like humble was sexy, losing my soul to the static. How could I neglect me? Mistakes and vendettas, the bad and the better, so all lies realities. I am my past, and my future's what I want it to be. And I hear
Yes, Kezia with Now You See Me. One of those videos that I find on the internet and I'm just like, how does this only have like 100 views? What a gem. It blows my mind. I'm so happy when I find them. She's UK born but based in Brisbane right now, and I'm so excited for more from her because the colors, the imagery, just the creativeness. I'm so glad that you all enjoyed it. Man, yep, she's in Brisbane according to her YouTube bio, which I'm guessing is up to date. So yeah, shout out to Kezia. Man, oh man, so good. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. We've gone through the technical difficulties. We've gone through all the things. It's Wednesday night. It's hump day. You know, it's been a week. I'll tell you that much. So I appreciate you all being here, hanging out, enjoying the music videos with me. It means so much to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we're going to get into a throwback. Bay Area rapper Jay Lately has been making music for at least 10 years, has dropped such great projects, is just a really great guy, and you can hear it in his music too. Yesterday was the 3-year anniversary of his album Be Fucking Happy. We did a whole podcast about that when it came out and broke it down. So just to celebrate that album turning 3 years old and this phenomenal video, I love this video so much, I wanted to play it on Seeing Sounds. So Jay Lately, coming out of the Bay Area, actually from Sebastopol. Shout out to Sebastopol because it doesn't get enough love. But yes, he's based in the Bay Area. He has a bunch of different albums and projects out, but this is the one that dropped 3 years ago, Be Fucking Happy, and this song is called Papayas and Blunt Smoke, right here on Seeing Sounds.
She said she never heard my name before this, but how I act so shy in public isn't lame, it's gorgeous. Well, hello. Wasn't concerned with all the fame and fortunes, but they've been increasing my plays and all my payment portions. Well, hello. I got my mojo back, I hold in the wall, did until my show go pack. This shouldn't be too long till I get my style and my logo. Jack been jumping, doing flips for this shit just like it's my pogo act. You think someone could bring me some froyo back, motherfucker? I've been packed in a van, I'm stuffed like sardines, back with a plan. I paid my dues and bitch to complain. I fucking hardly knew one day they play my music. Blunt for the sound man, like a split for the DJ. Couple shots with the bar back, found love out of town and might have skipped on a 3-way. Fuck, I must be higher than I thought though. But the thing about it is here I've been smoking every day, and I can say I'm not tired of the pot. So fucking fired up a lot, bro. Me retire, oh gosh no. Been too good to let it go now. I can put that on my gonads. I've been feeling like, oh wow, why you hating with your old ass? Psh, don't you know that you can't fuck with my day? Got so much better shit to do with my time, and everything don't always turn out my way, but I can tell you I've been doing just fine. My socks are clean, I brush my teeth and shit. I'm good, I'm feeling fly as a dove though. Papayas and blunt smoke, then come for all that beef and shit. Oh no, ain't got the yuck of my young bitch, you can't fuck up my fun. My socks are clean, I brush my teeth and shit. I'm good, I'm feeling fly as a dove though. Papayas and blunt smoke, then come for all that beef and shit. Oh no, ain't got the yuck up my young bitch, you can't fuck up my fun. And yeah, my older friend that pulled up with a pound, she left me. I got a girl, but I'll admit that shit I found it sexy. And all these other women wanna wait till now to text me, but fuck that, you should pull up at my show in town the next week. Screw your titty, show some spirit, let's be friends, I'm so sincere. It's sick, I'm getting groupies on my dick, they still just don't come near it. Fuck the haters, hope some hear it. Sebastopol's my bio, but I'm cited though in Oakland gear. Shit, ask me what's my secret, it's a secret, you're not supposed to hear it. Business is my major, even though I didn't major in it. Everybody's cooking, might as well just put some flavor in it. Trying to gas me up, could give a fuck about if it's paid or rented. See, I just want a party and a hearty prepaid percentage. Shit, all these toys and tuna fish. I'm going crazy, maybe join the loonies. Us ain't lunatics. Been on the road from like noon to 6. I've been on the shits from like 2 to 1. I don't bother you on how you do fun. Trying to mess with me on how I do mine. I'm like, ooh, you dumb. Don't you know you can't fuck with my day? Got so much better shit to do with my time, and everything don't always turn out my way, but I can tell you I've been doing just fine. My socks are clean, I brush my teeth and shit. I'm good, I'm feeling fly as a dove though. Papayas and blunt smoke, then come for all that beef and shit. Oh no, ain't about to yuck up my young bitch. You can't fuck up my fun. My socks are clean, I brush my teeth and shit. I'm good, I'm feeling fly as a dove though. Papayas and blunt smoke, then come for all that beef and shit. Oh no, ain't about to yuck up my young bitch. You can't fuck up my fun.
Yes, Jay Lately, produced by Space Cadet. That one is called Papayas and Blunt Smoke off of his album Be Fucking Happy. But like I said, he has so many albums and EPs out, so check that guy out. Man, that reminds me, I want to do a playlist from Seeing Sounds so that we can, you know, all listen in our spare time. So in the chat, let me know what streaming service you use. Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. Let me know. I want to make sure that it's available to everybody. You can walk by, you're good. Yeah, so in the chat, let me know what your preferred streaming service is, so that I can make sure that the playlist is available to you too. And we'll have some fun with that. I really want to put on songs that have been on the show before too, and just have like a full playlist. So I appreciate you all. Thank you. And even if you listen to, you know, one that I didn't list, let me know too. I'm always into learning new information. Like what are people using? What's the hottest, latest, you know, all that. All right, next up, oh yes. So a couple weeks ago, I played a video from YG Tut. He is from Chattanooga, Tennessee, and so is Isaiah Rashad. So they actually have a couple songs together. Great songs. Isaiah Rashad, of course, of TDE, but he was incredible before he was even on TDE. So been listening to a lot of YG Tut, and that led me to Michael Da Vinci. I can't even say me. My boyfriend put me on. Let's be real. My boyfriend has great music taste. I appreciate him for it. I'm not just saying that because he just walked in and you guys watched him walk in. So Michael Da Vinci is coming out of Chattanooga, Tennessee too, and I am just such a fan that Chattanooga is going to go up as one of those places where I'm like, oh my goodness, there's something in the water there, and just the talent is incredible. So this one is called High Face Baby Face from Michael Da Vinci, right here on Seeing Sounds.
Been a busy week, I think that I deserve a letter, man. Running up and down like I'm Westbrook making bangers, man. Captain run it up, I be like, fuck slowing the prosper, bitch. Tell him it's the house and let him know we got to do shit, dig. Been a busy week, I think that I deserve a letter, man. Running up and down like I'm Westbrook making bangers, man. Captain run it up, I be like, fuck slowing the prosper, bitch. Tell him it's the house and let him know we got to do shit, dig. I face working, baby, yo, miss can't work this way.
I need a check. I want 150,000. I'll sell it for a pack of nut.
Man, what the fuck wrong with you? Get your ass up.
I need my shit. I want to get drunk or something. I gotta get some over my neck.
Man, get your ass up. It ain't even fucking wet over here.
Help me.
I need dope, face, and conversate, not get low. The cops might swarm the place. I said first off, let me thank this drink. I'm chasing chain clanking status, you can stay in the bank. And count my money when I bring it, send my stud in your face. Until my mama sit me down like down the DA. But in the meantime, while you sleep fine, getting refined. these lines gotta reach high like a hand five from back shots. Standing on the floor, make your lip off. Your girl twist my lyrics on the lips like a lip gloss. Poppin', dropping, never sleeping, dog. It's a day off. Working 9 to 9 and writing, switching beats, can't fall asleep. Running out throughout December, they can't catch Lil Mikey D. I can't get my life in order, search for balance in the sea. Shotgun like on Tommy Brady, I could throw it deep. Run, nigga, white man, looking for a check or 3. Run with that spike, man, that'll be the death of me. I'ma speak my mind, they gotta cut my tongue outside my cheek. Been a busy week, I think that I deserve.
Shut your ass up, you ain't getting shit up out of here.
Shut up, y'all don't fuck no. Call my lawyer.
It ain't even wet over there.
The doctor, I don't give a fucking.
Mr. House and let them know we got juice and dick. I face working, baby, yo miss can't work this way. I need dope face and conversate, I get low. The cops might swarm the place. It's that time before the layoff when the tax come in. My love for dodge, but couldn't dodge the fear of cashing in. The boss man, my boss man, paging again. Hey yo, boss man, I can't stand moving like this. This be the metaphor to black and vision. Jab don't miss. Flow come with combos, double okra. This that fuego shit. I add an extra gift is special. Add some water to sip. The world too small for your universe. You the worst, you don't know nothing a bit. We all from a struggle, I'm still inside it, losing grip. Feast don't balance, but yeah, we made it how we did. Got my palace, I be the temple. Don't come sideways and watch your ego. We be yo, funky brothers raising the pit. You on that Debo, still until you planted a brick. Just people steelo, Ply Chanel and West Coast trips. A Tommy Tilo, hope somebody jump in the rules to pay your dues. Not a gold digger, only for school and parties too. Social media is crazy, it's cool, but watch your moves. I don't trust these shorties, cute as they get. Last week this local shorty set my homie up on bitch. I face working, baby, yo miss can't work this way. I need dope face and conversate, I get low. The cops might swarm the place. Fuck her and the niggas, those with her. Shout out to my homie, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the squad, to the guys, to all of those who fucking with us, you know.
Yep, Michael Da Vinci with High Face, Baby Face, Chattanooga. I'm telling you, it's crazy. So much good music coming out of there. Shout out to Christian for continuing your gift sub. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like I said, you don't have to subscribe or throw bits, but I'm so thankful when you do, because it goes to People's Breakfast Oakland. So thank you, thank you. Shout out to you, Jor, with the new emote. I'm going to be using that one like crazy. It's so cute. I love it. Yes, the man Michael Da Vinci has good style. I love, love, love it. So we have one new video left, one throwback video left. But before we get into those, I want to highlight this real quick. It's super short. I think it's like 16 seconds. But my friend Abjo, he is featured in an Apple commercial. We could have conversations about Apple at a different time because I'm not all the way with it. But regardless, we have to celebrate wins, and this is a major win for Abjo. You might know him from his production work, working with selection, DJing, all that stuff. Great guy, wonderful friend, coming out of San Diego, California. So I'm just so happy for Abjo that I want to just take these 16 seconds and play the commercial that he produced. So we're going to do that. What? A commercial that slaps? Oh man, I legit have been reading the YouTube comments and people are like, why does this commercial slap though? Like, and people are asking for the song in the comments. It makes me so happy. So you gotta celebrate your wins. Shout out to Abjo, an incredible win, so well deserved. That man is crazy talented. So, you know, gotta celebrate the wins on Seeing Sounds. I've gotten it as a YouTube ad too. When I was watching YouTube, it popped up. I was like, oh my God. So it's just fun. It's great to see good people win. So that's definitely a win. And we had to celebrate it. Now, before we get into the last video, once again, defund the police. We need social justice in this country. We need to completely reform, defund the police. We need to have hard conversations. Start the conversations. Listen to Black people. Black Lives Matter. And focus on actionable items. Voting, petitions, protests, donations, all of it. And we just have to stop making excuses. Stop not having the conversations because you're too busy. We're all busy. I feel you, but we gotta have the conversations. So take time out of your day, have the conversations, do the research, do what you can to make sure that you're participating in this and working towards change. Last new video, then we're gonna do a throwback. Then we're gonna raid. Oh man, we're gonna get into Cyanca's video. Now, a couple weeks ago, I played the Patty Mayonnaise video from Cyanca, and she got in the Patty Mayonnaise costume from Doug. She was spitting like personal but dope bars coming out of North Carolina. I'm telling you, North Carolina is up there when it comes to just creativity, artistry, and talent. And so she teamed up with Elevator J, who was also from North Carolina. And once I even saw it on YouTube, it was like a YouTube premiere. And I was like, oh, when this drops, we're playing it on the show. So that's what we're going to do right now. This one is from Cyanca. Oh yeah, so we're going to do this video, and then we're going to do a favorite from last week, and then we're going to raid. Woo, we're getting there. All right, so this is Cyanca featuring Elevator J, and this is the Eat remix. Shout out to Crispy Crunchy Chicken.
Tired of the same old thing. Candy paint, trying to switch up lanes. Darting through in the midnight days. Looking up, waiting for my midnight praise. Begging love, please let me upgrade. Elevate and make things change. Didn't come when I wanted, but it came. I switched up, pulled up in a new black range. Eat up and pour up. Hold up, I just glowed up. Eat up and pour up. Hold up, I just glowed up. Know I had to give it to her. You know I had to give it to her. You know I had to switch up on them. You know I had to switch up on them.
Sick and tired of all this pain. Roll up, broke a nigga, go insane. Granny said it's the truth, but still it's strange. How off-right stay detecting all this rain. You don't know what it took to make this flame. Taking whips, snapping back and breaking chains. Running off, pop back and hand out stains. Free as fuck, now just watch me do my thing.
Eat up and pour up. Hold up, I just glowed up. Eat up and pour up. Hold up, I just glowed up. Know I had to give it to her. Know I had to give it to her. Know I had to switch up on them. You know I had to switch up on them. Mama used to stay up late. Daddy used to skate them plays. Riding with my niggas, ain't shit changed. But the way I spend my money different ways. Backseat, bumping that old shot day. Days that don't give a fuck what they say. Didn't come when I wanted, but it came. I switched up, pull up in a new black range. Hey, eat up and pour up. Hold up,
I just glowed up, eat up, and pull up. Hold up, I just glowed up. You know I had to give it to him. You know I had to give it to him. You know I had to switch up on him. You know I had to switch up on him. You know I had to give it to him. You know I had to give it to him. You know I had to switch up on him. You know I had to switch up on him.
Yes, shout out to Cyanca and Elevator J with the Eat remix. Shout out to North Carolina. Woo, man, so much talent. I love that video so much. And thank you all for being here. Shout out to Crystal. She does I'll say it, my favorite podcast right now. It's called Not Tyler Perry's Writer's Room, and the way they are breaking down Lovecraft Country, like the research, the references, the way sometimes they sing about people, because when you see Tick, you want to sing What a Man. Yes. So shout out to Not Tyler Perry's Writer's Room. Please check out that podcast. They're also breaking down Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist. So 2 shows for you to break down with them. Thank you, Crystal, for being here. Shout out to Yijor. I appreciate you for making this whole thing and for showing up every single week. Shout out to Alan. I still can't believe you're here. I'm so glad that you're recovering and you made it here. I'm literally honored. Shout out to Christian and Heidi. I appreciate you guys so much. Shout out to Trixamillion. I appreciate you so much. So thank you all for being here. We're gonna make it through all the Wi-Fi flickers. So thank you. It legit means so much to me. If I could buy you all ice cream, I would. One day I will. Because you know I'm getting ice cream after this. It's been very irritating and stressful. So, oh man, if you can go get ice cream, please go get yourself some ice cream tonight, because everybody in this room deserves it. Crystal, I love you. You're incredible, and I'm so proud of you. Please check out Not Tyler Perry's Writer's Room. Man, oh man. Ooh, Heidi got Ben & Jerry's. I'm jealous. What flavor? There's so many good flavors. Goodness. What we're gonna do now is get in and keep the ice cream chat going. I want to hear all about it. Ooh, milk and cookies sounds so good. I think I'm gonna be basic and go to McDonald's, because that's how I'm feeling. This video we're gonna get into is last week's favorite. It is from Tia No More, and Bay Area, just incredible rapper. And this video, like, just all the visuals and the way she uses the magnifying glass, everything is super on point. So this was a favorite last week, and then while this is playing, I'm gonna throw up the poll for your other favorite so far, and then we're gonna raid. Yeah. So here's Tia No More with New Chain right here on Seeing Sounds.
I need to go shopping, okay? I've been thinking about copping that necklace, that chain, with the matching set of rings. With my name on it, my name. Yeah, fuck around and throw my whole damn name on it. I might fuck around and throw my whole damn name. Gotta throw the bling on it. Yeah, I had to do my thing, okay? I've been thinking about copping on the real though. I'm on my Juicy J today. I put the thing in first gear though. I just woke up and rolled up like Euro. Look, love when I look in the mirror though. I see a salve, I'm not mad. Even when I be in my bag, I can still inspire the mass. My jeweler only take cash, and she blind your ass when she laugh. She make the money do magic, turn her vision into new fashion. Lights off, but I'm flashing. I got 3 chains on and they clashing. Look, ain't nobody looking for a stand-in, so don't talk to me when I'm dancing. I'm on my way to my new chain. I'm too blessed, not stressed, can't complain. Not concerned with other things, I just put a deposit down on the dream ring. Since Lil Wayne, I've been on bling bling. Lil Chinatown got plugs on things. Craft your tape, the chains don't change. 10 more carats in my name, bitch. I need to go shopping, okay? I've been thinking about copping that necklace, that chain, with the matching set of rings. With my name on it, my name. check than lace in my neck. Niggas love Nike cause it's better checks. I'ma stay hypey without internet. Bling out my mouth cause I'm talking loud. Doing my thing, coming to pain. Got my chains on and I'm dancing in rain. That boy's a shame, under your chain. Neck turning green, can't be unseen. I keep it player, I might got a layer. I'm in this bitch just beaming on haters. Back on the wrist and I'm flipping my hair. Bitches my sons, it's a pregnancy scare. Where? Too rare. Going together like hi-hat and snare. Come chain and day, bitch, I solidly swear. When I piece it together, nigga, I'ma chase the weather. Looking in the mirror like no one greater. Feeling like storm when I pump gas. Hey, I need to go shopping, okay? I've been thinking about copping that necklace, that chain, with the matching set of rings. With my name on it, my name. Yeah, fuck around and throw my whole damn name on it. I might fuck around and throw my whole damn name. Gotta throw the bling on it. Yeah, I had to do my thing on it. New chain.
Yes, shout out to Tia More. New chain, like Tricks a Million said. Shout out to Oakland. You said you have the merch for this song. I want to see it, Tricks a Million. Next stream, I gotta see the merch. I'm excited for that. Yeah, and shout out to Ben & Jerry's, man. Like, I'm so appreciative that they use their platform to really talk about the justices that we need. So I might actually skip McDonald's and put my money where my mouth is and go get some Ben & Jerry's, because that's what we have to do these days. I gotta fucking cancel my Wells Fargo account this weekend too, because now they're acting up. Like, whew, it's tiring, but we gotta do it. Hey Jug Mac, thanks for being here. I'm glad you caught Tia again. Thank you for being here. Shout out to Emperor Pat. He just ended his stream, came here. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, sir. Shout out to Ghetto Nerd Society in the building. I appreciate you as well. Thank you guys so much. It's been a long stream, but we made it. I'm so appreciative of everybody coming back. What was it? 3 times? Thank you. I appreciate you all. Once again, we have to have conversations. We have to talk about the injustices that are happening in the world. We have to listen to Black people. We have to have these hard conversations that we might not want to have. We have to, maybe it's a white supremacist at work, a white supremacist in your family, neighbor, whatever. And maybe you won't be able to change how they feel, but we have to at least have conversations with each other, white supremacists or not. These conversations need to happen, and we have to stop not making excuses, but we have to stop letting things get in the way of having these conversations. I know people have work. I know people have kids. I know people have illnesses and responsibilities and so many other things going on in their lives, but we have to stop and have these conversations. And we also have to stop and make sure that we're partaking in actionable items, voting, petitions, donations, protesting. All of those things are so important because the country's fucked up. We need to defund the police. We need to make sure that Black lives actually matter to this country, and people need justice. So do what you can, have those conversations, and just really take the time out to do research and do actionable items and have conversations. I know we all have a lot going on, but this is important, and it only changes if we start to change. So that's it. The poll is a tie. Goodness gracious. I appreciate you guys for voting. I'll handle that. Thank you guys so much for being here. It seriously means so much to me. Shout out to Chris Dinelin with the follow. Thank you guys so much. I hope you have a great week. I hope that you take care of yourselves. There's a lot of, emotions that are felt when ridiculous decisions like this happen. So please take care of yourselves. Please channel your energy into actionable items. And yeah, if you have any requests, hit me. I'm super down to play your requests next week. Thank you guys so much for being here. we're gonna raid Ninth Sage because I never get to raid Ninth Sage. So let's do that. Thank you guys so much. I will see you next week. I'll see you on the internet. I appreciate you all so much. You could have been anywhere on the internet, but you kept coming back here. So thank you. I love you all. Thank you.